everybody. My name is Rick. Welcome to my Idaho cabin. Today we're going to be doing something decadent. I'm going to do a pork belly on the Traeger. And in fact, I'm going to cut the pork belly in half, and we're going to do pork belly slices for dinner with fried potatoes, and then we're going to have pork belly burnt ends a couple days from now. So you will be able to see a couple of ways to fix a pork belly, and believe me, if you have, this is like bacon on steroids. It's really heavenly. I think you'll like it. Today we're going to be processing a boneless pork belly. This particular one weighs about 10¼ pounds, and I'm going to do two things with it. One, I'm going to take the hide off of it, the skin, and then we're going to take that skin and make chicharrones out of that. But we're going to smoke the pork belly. So the first thing I have to do is get the skin off, so let's get going. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. Get a nice sharp knife, and we're just going to take it off. Just cut under here, and we'll just take it off. So when I get this off, I'll show you the final results. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half to make it just a little bit more manageable. And so right about there. Okay, now we're going to cross hatch the top, making cuts about 1/4 inch deep, just through the fat cap. And then we're going to put our rub, a binder and a rub on here, on both sides. Let's get over here where you can see this. Okay, that makes it nice and pretty. After the fat cap has been scored, we have to put a binder on the on top so that the spices, the rub will adhere. So for that, I'm just using plain old yellow mustard, or you can use barbecue sauce if you want. This just helps the rub stay on there, and it does not impart any flavor, which is kind of nice. So we'll just put a light coating on this, and then I'm going to use two rubs. One, I'm going to use the Two Gringos Chupacabra Cajun blend, and then another one is a homebrew rub by that George made, my fire chief. So we're going to try that one, and we'll make an evaluation of which one we like better. So we'll put a generous amount of the blend on here, of the rub, on this one here. Just do it like this. Don't want to be cheap on this. This will really make it taste good. Okay, there's that. Now we'll put the Chupacabra rub on this other side. We'll give it a good healthy douse, and then we'll let that set up and then get it on the Traeger. Now let's turn it over and do the other side. Again, more mustard to act as a binder. Okay, cleaned up a little bit here. And again, we'll put George's rub on this side. And the chupacabra over here. Okay, that looks like it's pretty well seasoned up. Okay, time to go fire up the Traeger and get it up to temperature. Okay, the Traeger is now at 225, so I'm going to put the pork belly in, fat side up. And I have two thermometers, two remote reading thermometers. This is a Thermo Pro, which we'll put in this one. And then I have a remote wireless meter Pro, Meter Plus, we'll put in this one. That should do it. Okay, it's at 225, so it's about noon. It's not going to get done till 6 or 7 at least tonight, but that's okay. We're going to put this in until the meat reaches 165 degrees, and then we're going to wrap it in tin foil, aluminum foil, and continue cooking until it gets to right at 200. And then we'll take it off, let it rest, and then it'll be ready to eat. Oh my God, is that ever tender?
That looks so good. Oh yeah. You know, I'm going to go out there and tell them you screwed it all up.
I'm sure you will.
No, I won't. That's what I was looking for.
Oh my God, is that ever juicy?
You did good, dude. I'm jealous.
Yeah. Go back to the case.
There's the finished product. Look at how tender that is. Man, I can't wait to get into that stuff. It is so juicy, tender, and look at the marbling in that. Oh, that is going to be so good. Well, there's the final product, folks. Beautiful, juicy pork strips, fried potatoes, and Caesar salad. What more could you want? Well, thanks for watching this episode of My Idaho Cabin. I wanted to show you what my girls got me for my birthday. I love it. It's great. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video about the pork belly, and I want to tell you they were delicious. So I'll be making another video here shortly. It'll probably be a fairly short one, but it'll be on the pork belly burnt ends, and I'm sure those are going to be great also. So anyway, thanks again for joining me at My Idaho Cabin. Be sure to subscribe if you like the videos, and you can pick up all the recipes on myidahocabin.com on the web. And so I'll put the recipe down below here also. So thanks again for joining me. This is Rick at My Idaho Cabin.